talking about that he's got to be really more effective for Argentina, and I agree with that, but it's very different. The teams are very different, but there's no question this player is a magnificent footballer.
Well, both nations looking to turn the page on World Cup woes. Two juggernauts of Jogo Bonito. It promises to be a dust-up in the desert, perhaps. Renewing their vows to vanquish. Did a lot of new players, eyes on the future, and World Cup 2014 as Ronaldinho. It's his speculation that this could be a farewell call-up for Ronaldinho today.
Yeah, I mean, I just like some of the squads that he's picked already. To Parejo and Padiso all the way through this game.
Well, lots of rumours continuing to swirl around Neymar's future at Chelsea. Very, very interested indeed. He's signed a long-term contract with his Brazilian club team Santos. Ronaldinho pacing out a run here. A shot on goal, the follow-up at the mark.
And, you know, every time he gets the ball, there's got to be a creative aspect to it.
Ronaldinho and Neymar combining.
In Europe.
Here's Ronaldinho, slipping it through for Neymar. The Brazilian squad, the centre-back, David Luiz, plays with Benfica. Yeah. Ronaldinho.
It's just going to be tippy-tappy and no tackles, no energy, no determination in the play. We've seen plenty of that already in the first 10 minutes. I think for Argentina, I think Javier Pastore and...
Well, the first challenge you might call a little feisty of the contest. The surprise is we had to wait 12 minutes for it. Ronaldinho was the culprit on Mascherano here.
It's late, it's clumsy, it's a little bit reckless.
Both teams with really two disappointing World Cup finishes in a row as Dani Alves. They're going to win them.
And in this Brazil team, he's got to get more involved though in this game so far.
Ronaldinho onto Neymar, the follow-up shot. The domestically based players, and Mano Menezes has made a point of delving into the Brazilian domestic league for the newer call-ups for his squad.
Yeah, he's on the right-hand side of the midfield for Brazil, as Ronaldinho here is on the left-hand side, and they will come inside as well to allow the fullbacks to overlap.
Dani Alves back off. Santos. Ronaldinho. First corner of the evening for Brazil. Neymar. A little flick on. Almost fell Ronaldinho's way. And, well, that would have been picture perfect, wouldn't it? Ronaldinho, the instinctive back heel. But right at Romero.
Oh, look where he is there, and it's just the first thing in his thought, isn't it? Just to get to the ball and back heel it. Doesn't really get good contact, you know.
Here's Elias. Wriggle into space, Ramirez. Breaks here for Neymar. Ronaldinho. Shift of feet. Dani Alves. It's horribly congested, though.
Just the ability of the fullbacks on show, Adrian. You've got Andre Santos and Dani Alves for Brazil that will get forward and add width and enthuse.
Last victory over Brazil, all the way back in 2005, a World Cup qualifier. Saw a move just like that for Barcelona last weekend, Robbie, involving Messi and Pedro.
Absolutely, that's what I was thinking as the play was going on there. Double or almost a triple 1-2 there, and Leo Messi's the type of play in and around those tight areas. He needs people, if you like. See Argentina now look quite well spaced, quite compact.
For his team to make a breakthrough. Ronaldinho and Andre Santos standing over it. It's Ronaldinho. Well, Sergio
defender, as Ruiz is right in his face as the ball comes in. I think it's too risky to try and catch this ball. There's a player there right in front of him, so he does the right thing. Play the dribbles, the little 1-2s from Messi between him and Pastore. It's fantastic stuff.
Shot that actually grazed the outside of the wood. ESPN Deportes later today. You can see the Iberian rivalry, Portugal against Spain. National League, Elias fits the bill too. Neymar not going to get there. Ronaldinho wondering where the whistle was.
Only little bits of involvement so far for Ronaldinho. He struggled.
Attempt to surge into it. He's promptly halted by Lucas. Now the ball over the top. The flag staying down this time. the 4 days. Ronaldinho with 4 forward for Brazil. Dani Alves is one of them. And it was neither here.
But there's no reason why this Argentina team can't be similar. Very much.
As a player, talk about pedigree, he was part of the 1986 World Cup winning to accelerate. Ronaldinho is standing over the Brazilian free kick. Saw one from a similar position the first half. Oh, and that was almost more productive. He wasn't that far away from his club teammate, Thiago Silva.
There's a great ball in. It's as simple as that. Just a little too high for Thiago Silva, but it's got the pace, it's got the direction. A nightmare to defend. Just overdoes it, doesn't he?
And Ronaldinho in lots of space. And Romero holding on.
He's got to do better there for me. It's a great ball.
Oh, Ronaldinho's World Cup pinnacle came in the 2002 World Cup. Who could forget his goal against, just on the edge of the area. Not so often we see Messi and Barcelona dismantle opponents with a type of quick, sharp, incisive 1-2s, give and goes on the edge of the area.
Yeah, always trying to...
Ronaldinho looking to reconnect with Dani Alves on the volley. And clearance too. And now Ronaldinho can pounce. And plenty of room to work with here. Dani Alves away to his right and uses it. A deep cross, might find an unmarked man. The header down from Ramirez. Ronaldinho with 3 for company. And they were forced to foul him though.
It's the same battle in there, isn't it? Ronaldinho against Javier Mascherano. The referee's going to go over and have another word with him. And there's a yellow card.
No stranger to yellow cards. Javier Mascherano, for club or country, played every minute of the World Cup in Germany. Missed 1 game in South Africa.
Well, there's certainly high pressure there from...
There's Ronaldinho. Still goal. You wonder just how long can Santos hold on to him. At the age of 18, is it too young to make a major move to a big European power? Chelsea are interested, a couple of big Italian clubs. All the usual suspects, really.
Yeah, I think Dunga has suggested that Juventus might be the best place for him immediately.
Now here's Ronaldinho all along the ground. Brazil fans will be hoping it works out perhaps a little differently than it did for Robinho, the last superstar. Losing out in the midfield melee. Ronaldinho sweeping it forward. Another switch now for Brazil, and this is going to be a debut for Douglas. Is it curtains for Ronaldinho? It's Ronaldinho who makes way. Will he return the Brazilian national team picture?
Big third for both teams.
But is it going to come late on from Messi? Messi has a path through and shoot! Deserved to win any game.